Dear students, in the previous class we have discussed the mirror formula, that is 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. So there is a relation between the object distance, image distance and focal length. Of course, focal length is related to the radius of curvature as r is equal to 2f. F is equal to r by 2. So this is the relation between the object distance, image distance and the focal length. Already you know. And also at the same time in the previous lecture we have discussed the sign conventions also, how to take the sign conventions that we have taken. That is also very important. Now we will come into the other one, that is magnification. We will come into magnification. What is meant by magnification? Already we discussed that magnification means if the this is the relation between the image size and object size. If the image size is greater than object size, then we say it is magnified image. If the image size is less than object size, then we say it is diminished image. Okay, so magnification we take as magnification m is equal to size of image by size of object. Of course, here we go with lateral magnification, aerial magnification. Of course, this also we can write as height of image by height of object. Okay, this is how we are discussing this one. Now for that, okay, we will discuss what is the formula for magnification m. Okay, this is nothing but size of image by size of object. If size of image is equal to size of object, magnification will be equal to 1. If height of image is greater than height of object, then magnification can be greater than 1, because here numerator, if numerator is greater than denominator, that is, we can say, if for example magnification height of image is 4 and object size is 2, then what we are going to get? We are going to get answer 2 centimeters. Okay, then we can say here magnification is greater than 1. Otherwise, sometimes if height of image is less than the height of object, then we can say magnification is less than 1 when size of object is greater than size of image. So in such cases we discuss that m greater than 1 or m less than 1. Okay, at certain times we discuss m is equal to 1 when image and object are same, when sizes are same. Okay, this is what we are discussing. At the same time, now here we will discuss how this magnification comes into thing. Now, for example, here an object is there, OB is the object. Now I have taken, otherwise simply I can take another one also to calculate the image, where the image can be formed. It is beyond the C. Beyond the C means, for example, I will take one ray. This is the incident ray. Now it has fallen on the pole. Now this is the point of incidence. Then this is the incident ray. Then from center, if you draw a line, this is going to be the normal. Then this is the angle of incidence. Then how much we are going to take? This is the reflected ray. This is the reflected ray. Now another ray also we are going to take. Now you see, this is the incident ray. Now I will take, this is point D. If I take this is point D, BD is the incident ray, and this is the point of incidence. This is the incident ray, and we have to draw the normal. When we draw the normal, then here the angle of incidence is 0, and in the same way it is going to be reflected. Now you see, this reflected ray and this reflected ray both meet at this point. Then what is this point called? Image point. Then what is this point called? Image point. Then I take it is IM is the image. IM is the image. So IM is the image. Now you take here, I am going to take two triangles here. Triangle OBP and triangle IMF. OBP and IMP are similar because this angle is equal to this angle, because this is angle of incidence, then this is angle of reflection. Okay, and at the same time, if I take this triangle, what is that? OBP, triangle OBP and IMP. OBP, this is OB, and this is PO. If I take this triangle OBP and IMP are similar because this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle. So both are similar. When they are similar, I can say that IM by OB is equal to PI by PO. I can say this is IM. What is this one? Image size by OB, object size, image size by object size. PI means what is that? That is pole to I. This is image point, image distance. PI is image distance. What is PO? O is here, object. So PO, object distance. Height of image by height of object is equal to image distance by object distance. This is what I have taken. Then what is IM here? IM is image size, that is H2, by object size H1. Image distance already we know, PI V by PO U. H2 by H1 is equal to V by U. And now let us apply the sign convention. Sign convention means now H2 is below the principal axis or above the principal axis. H2 is below the principal axis. So we are going to give minus. H1 is above the principal axis. Above the principal axis means already we know that is origin. This is X, this is minus X, this is Y, and this is minus Y. So H1 is positive. V means already we know when we measure the distances from the pole, incident rays are moving in this direction and you are measuring in this direction. We are taking PI, we are moving in this direction, so it is minus V. And object distance, when you are measuring the distances opposite to the direction of incident rays, okay, you have to take it is negative. Incident rays are moving in this direction, you are measuring in this direction, PO, this is also minus. Then what you are going to get here? You are going to get minus H2 by H1 is equal to V by U. Then you can write it as H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. But we know H2 by H1 is equal to M. So we can say M is equal to H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. Okay, this is we can take in case of concave mirror. Let us take the same thing in case of convex mirror. In case of convex mirror, what I can say? This is the P, and here an object is there. OB is an object, one ray I have taken that is falling at P. Then this is for convex, for convex center of curvature will be on that side. Now this is the incident ray. I want to draw the reflected ray. If you want to draw the reflected ray, then what you have to do? Then simply draw the normal. From where you will draw the normal? From center. Now this is going to be the normal. Then this is the angle of incidence. Then this is the reflected ray. Okay. Now another ray I will take. For this, for example, and this is the angle of incidence. Then this is the reflected ray. This is the reflected ray. If this is the reflected ray, this reflected ray and this reflected ray cannot meet. Then what we will do? Just we extend back. When we extend back, they meet at this point. What is this point? Image point. This is the image point, because this reflected ray and this reflected ray cannot meet. That's why we are extending them back. Real condition is not there, virtual condition. Then what we can say, it is IM is the image. Okay, IM is the image. Again, I can take two triangles here, OBP and IMP are similar, because this angle is equal to this angle. This angle is equal to this angle, and this angle is equal to this angle. Again, they are similar. Again, IM by OB is equal to PI by PO. Again, IM, that is H2 by OB, H1 is equal to PI, P to I. This is image point, image distance, PI, V by U, PO. PO is object distance. Now H2, this height is above the principal axis, so H2 is positive. H1 is also above the principal axis, that is also positive. V we are moving. Incident rays are moving in this direction, we are also measuring in this direction. We are moving in this direction, incident is also moving in this direction. So V is also positive. But object distance U, incident rays are moving in this direction, we are measuring in this direction. PO is minus. So we can say H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. For concave mirror also we got, H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. For convex mirror also we got H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. So finally we can say M is equal to H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. This is the final formula. So H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. Now we have to understand, if it is a real image, magnification M is equal to minus H2 by H1. It becomes minus H2 by H1. It means it is going to be negative. If it is virtual image, H1 is positive, H2 is also positive, then M is positive. So M is positive when it is virtual. M is negative in real. If it is real, M is going to be negative. This is what you should understand. So magnification M is equal to H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. This you need to understand. Okay. So let us have these formulas here. Okay. Now we will take one that is simplified manner. Simplified one we will take here. You know, M is equal to H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. You know, let us multiply this one, that is 1 by U plus 1 by V is equal to 1 by F. Multiply with V. Multiply with V. Then what it become? V by U plus V by V is equal to V by F. V by V and V by V gets cancelled and it is going to become 1. Okay, then what I am going to become, what it is going to become, V by U plus 1 is equal to V by F. Then what I am going to take here, this V by U I will take that side. If I take on that side, then what it become, minus V by U is equal to 1 minus V by F. This V by F I will bring this side and V minus this V by U I will take that side, it becomes minus V by U. This one comes this side, then it becomes, then it is going to be F minus V by F. But already we know minus V by U is nothing but M. So M is equal to F minus V by F. This is directly certain times in certain problems directly we can use when you want to give the relation between H2, H1, V and F. When we don't want U, okay, when U is neglected at the time we can use, this is a time saving formula. Okay, another one also we will take here. Another one also will take. Now multiply with U. Let us take this one. Multiply with U. This one will take M is equal to F minus V by F. This is one formula. Okay. Multiply with U. Then what it becomes? U by U plus U by V is equal to U by F. U by U 1. It becomes 1 plus U by V is equal to U by F. Now I will take on that side and this. So 1 minus U by F is equal to minus U by V. So minus U by V is equal to F minus U by F. F minus U by F. Then let us inverse this one. If we invert this, then what it becomes? Minus V by U is equal to F by F minus U. But already we know minus V by U is nothing but M. So M is equal to F by F minus U. So another formula, M is equal to F by F minus U. So now these are the formulas we get when before we solve the problems related to the spherical mirrors. That is, we can say M is equal to F by F minus U and M is equal to F minus V by F, and already we know M is equal to H2 by H1. All these formulas are there. Now when let us write all these formulas on this side. So M is equal to H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. M is equal to F minus V by F. M is equal to F by F minus U. Okay, let us take all these formulas. Whenever you are solving the problems, for example, here you take, this is a concave mirror and focal length of the mirror is 10 centimeters, or they can say radius of curvature R is equal to 20 centimeters and object is at 30 centimeters. What is this mirror? Concave mirror. Now calculate, find V. We have to find the image position. We want to find the image position. You know the quantities. What quantities you know? For that you apply the sign convention. What is unknown quantity? You don't apply the sign convention. We should not apply the sign convention directly. We should not say V will be negative. We don't know whether V is positive or negative. We don't know. But we know the quantities. For the known quantities, you apply the sign convention. For unknown quantities, don't apply the sign convention. This is the fundamental point. For known quantities, you apply the sign convention. For unknown quantities, you don't apply. For example, this is the concave mirror. Concave mirror means we can say that is, where will be the focal length? This is the P. Okay, principal focus will be on that side. Actually, incident rays will be moving in this direction, but we are measuring in this direction. So R is negative or positive? Definitely R is negative. Then what is focal length here? We know R is equal to 2F. Then F is equal to R by 2. Then focal length is 10 centimeters. Now focal length is positive or negative? It is negative. Why it is negative? because object we are putting here, incident rays will move like that, but we are measuring in this direction. Any distances measured opposite to the direction of incident rays are negative. So focal length is negative, object also. Focal length is 10 centimeters, radius of curvature object, definitely object is here. Object is here because the radius of curvature only 20. So when object is here, OB is the object. At what distance it is there? 30 centimeters. Now when we take any, that is the, now incident rays are moving in this direction, you are measuring in this direction. So U also minus 30 centimeters. Then calculate V. Then simple. We can say, so 1 by F is equal to 1 by U plus 1 by V. Then 1 by V is equal to 1 by F minus 1 by U. And 1 by F, what is F value? Minus 10 minus 1 by U. So 1 by U, what is U value? Minus 30. So it becomes 1 by 30 minus 1 by 10. Then what it becomes? So LCM is going to be, that is so it is going to be 1 minus 30 by 30. Then it is going to be minus 2 by 30. Then it is going to be minus 15 centimeters. So V value is going to be minus 15 centimeters. V value is going to be minus 15 centimeters means image is negative, means image is formed in front of the mirror or behind the mirror? In front of the mirror only. Because if image is formed here, then we are measuring in this direction, so V is negative. So in this way we got whether V is positive or negative. So directly we don't apply V, whether it is positive or negative. Same problem let us calculate in other way. When object is at 5 centimeters, for example, object is at 5 centimeters. Object is at 5 centimeters means again minus 5 because object is here. Object is 5 centimeters means I think object will be here. Okay. Object will be here in the focal length because focal length is 10 centimeters. So definitely incident rays, if we take like that, we are moving in this direction. OB is the object. We are moving in this. So we are moving in this direction. Incident rays are moving. So object distance is, this is going to be minus. Again calculate. Then 1 by F. What is 1 by F value? F value is same, minus 10 minus 1 by U. What is U value? Minus 5. Then it is going to be minus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 5. Then it is going to be 1 by 5 minus 1 by 10. So you know, when we take LCM, we are going to get, it is going to be 2 minus 1 by 10. Then what is going to become? 1 by 10. So V is going to be 10 centimeters. So what is the V value? Whether V value is positive or negative. V value is positive or negative. So V value is positive. Positive means object image is formed behind the mirror. Image is formed behind the mirror. In the previous problem V is negative. Now V is positive. V is formed behind the mirror. Okay. So like that we can discuss the problems related to that. Let us take another one. This is a convex mirror. Now this height H1 4 centimeters, U 10 centimeters, F 10 centimeters. Calculate V. Now what type of mirror it is? Convex. U 10 centimeters, F 10 centimeters, V. Height of the object is 4 centimeters. Calculate the position Okay, and final height also we want to calculate. And of course, you know, this is convex. So convex means, of course, this is the pole, this is the principal focus, center of curvature. Okay, this is on this side. This is an object. Actually, incident rays will be moving in this direction, and we are measuring focal length also in this direction. So F is positive. But object distance, what is object distance? We are measuring object distance PO in this direction, but incident rays are moving. So U is negative. So U is equal to minus 10 centimeters. Okay, F is plus 10 centimeters because we are moving in this direction. We want to calculate V directly. Again, what we'll do? So 1 by V is equal to 1 by F minus 1 by U. 1 by F, what is F value? 10 minus 1 by U, that is minus 10. Then it is going to be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10. Then it is going to be 2 by 10. Then it is going to be 1 by 5. So V value is 5 centimeters. So V is positive or negative? So V will be, that is, image is formed here. V is positive. And now V is positive, and even we want to calculate H2 also. Then magnification, we know M is equal to H2 by H1 is equal to minus V by U. Minus, what is V value? 5 by U. What is U? Minus 10. Then what is this? So it is going to be 1 by 2. So H2 by H1 is equal to 1 by 2. And already I know I want H1. I want H2. H2 is equal to H1 into 1 by 2. That is H1 value 4 into 1 by 2. Then it is going to be 2 centimeters. So what is H2 value? H2 is 2 centimeters. That is 4 into 1 by 2. That is going to be 2 centimeters. So height of the image is going to be 2 centimeters. Image distance is 5 centimeters. Okay, and it is formed behind the mirror because it is plus. As it is plus, it is formed behind the mirror. It is virtual image, erected image, and like that. And even we can discuss on combination of mirrors also. Combination of mirrors. For example, this is a concave mirror and here a plane mirror. This is plane. This is concave. This is plane. And now the distance between them is 40 centimeters. Of course, focal length is 10 centimeters. Okay. Now in front of this, at a distance of 15 centimeters, an object is there from concave. You think this is mirror 1 and this is mirror 2. What is mirror 2? Plane mirror. This is concave mirror. Now calculate the final image. Calculate the final image after 3 reflections. After 3 reflections. First we'll calculate the final image or final position. Final position of image after 3 reflections. Okay, start from M1. This is the condition. Start from M1. We have to start from M1. Then simply, so start from M1 means first reflection will take on concave mirror. Start from M1. First reflection will take from concave mirror. Now what is object distance? 15 centimeters. Actually object is here. When we draw like that, this is the pole. Incident rays are moving in this direction, but will move in this direction. So U is equal to minus 15 centimeters. Why we take minus? Incident rays are moving in this direction, but we are measuring in this direction. Focal length, F is focal length. Actually, for concave mirror, principal focus will be in front of the mirror. In front means here. Then this is the object. here f will be there. We are moving in this direction, incident rays are moving in this direction, so focal length also minus 10. Then calculate the v. Calculate v, and you know 1 by v is equal to 1 by f minus 1 by u. So 1 by f, that is minus 10 minus 1 by u minus 15. So 1 by 15 minus 1 by 10. Then what we are going to get? LCM. So 5 3s and 5 2s. So it is going to be 15. Okay. So 1 minus so let us take this one for simple calculations. Let us take this one also as 10. Object distance also 10 for simple calculations. Then we will take 10. Okay. Then what we are going to get here? So it is going to be 10. So this is minus 1 by 10 minus 1 by 10. No. Let us change some values. Let us take any other values. Okay. Let us take focal length as 20 centimeters. Let us take focal length as 20 centimeters. Or focal length as 10 centimeters or object as 20 centimeters. Then 1 by e is equal to 1 by f minus 1 by u. Then 1 by f, it is minus 10 minus 1 by 20. So 1 by 20 minus 1 by 10. Then again what it is going to become? 20 comma 10. 10 2s and 10 1s. 20. So 1 minus 2. Then what it is going to become? Minus 1 by 20. So image is minus 1 by 20. This is going to be v is equal to minus 20 centimeters. So v is going to be minus 10. So object is minus 20 and v is at minus 20 centimeters. So image is formed at minus 20 centimeters. Means here only, where the object is there only the image is formed. Now this image which is formed here is going to become the object for this one. Means from here where the image is formed here, first image I1 is formed here. Then from here at what distance the plane mirror it is there? It is at 20 centimeters because total it is 40. So image is formed here, it is at 20 centimeters. So object distance is minus 20 centimeters. So for plane mirror image will be formed behind. So V will be 20 centimeters. Now V is formed here. This is I2. Now this I2 is going to become the object for concave mirror again. So one reflection is over, second reflection, again third one. Then this is total 40 plus 20, 60. So for this mirror again object is at minus 60 centimeters. Okay, again it is going to become, U is going to become minus 60 centimeters. Then what is V? Again 1 by V is equal to 1 by U, 1 by F minus 1 by, so 1 by F it is minus 10 minus 1 by U minus 60, that is going to be 1 by 60 minus 1 by 10. So again it is going to be 60. So 10 6 and 10 ones. Again it is going to be 60. So 1 minus 6, that is going to be minus 5 by 10. 5 by 60. So it is going to be 12 centimeters minus. So again final image is going to form at minus 12 centimeters. Like that, we can go with more number of combination of mirrors also. Like that, we have to use the formulas when you are calculating with the spherical mirrors. Thank you.